time to enter the world of Galaxy.
Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Galaxy?
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Al's being very professional and texted me right as we start the podcast.
I thought I could get it off before you actually hit record, but it didn't happen. I'm sorry.
Gotta expose you to the folks.
You did. You exposed me.
Haha.
How dare.
I know, I'm so rude.
I legit thought I could get it off before you hit record, though, and it didn't happen.
Nope.
It's because I couldn't remember how to spell palette. Rip.
As you do. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Love Live Superstar. It is episode number 4. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Al and Ladium.
Hello.
And we are watching season 1, episode number 4, called Street Corner Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Because it's time to get a new member and then lose a member.
Yep. Time for an introduction to a gremlin.
Yep, that's true, and that's for true.
Man, and what an introduction.
Ooh, boy.
Isopod.
Yes, so we basically see Sumire as a kid. She's dressed up as an isopod and just like not real happy about it.
No.
And then we cut to her like at a crane machine getting the same thing. And then someone's like, "Oh, I'm a Talon Scout. Hello." And she's like, "Oh, hello." "Yes, I'm here." And the Talon Scout's like, "You know, you I think you'd fit this part. This very small role we have. You'd be perfect for it." And she's like, "Ugh, get out of here. I'm a gremlin.
Extra.
Extra."
Wee.
We indeed. So after that, she Googles what a school idol is.
Yeah, because sometimes you got to do that.
And learns about school idols.
I like that she Googles what school idol is. It's like an idol who performs at a school. I'm like, that's not exactly what a school idol is, but like kind of a self-explanatory definition they're trying to give there.
True. She also is like, "Oh, these are amateurs. I'll be fine."
Yeah.
Ren gives the club their keys to their club room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, "Here you go."
Wait.
And
There's the
like,
gal in the back that's just like staring.
Yes. Conon's like, "We'll do good. We'll do great and everything."
Don't
So
be
it's like,
school idols.
You wanna support? No. Don't be school idols. School idols suck. Real stinky. Wee.
Gal's just still standing back there staring at him.
Yes. And then Sumire is just like sneaking away.
I did hope, like, I thought she was going to fist bump them at first, but it was not a fist bump. It was just giving the keys. That was sad.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
But we can't have that redemption arc yet.
Nope. Still in the drama land.
So they have to go off and find their club room, which is basically in like the back corner of the school.
Yep.
In a very weird hallway with just like that door. Also, they get 2 keys,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know what the second key's for.
Right. My thought
So I
was
get-
maybe the roof, but
I guess maybe that would be it, or could be it. There was also that like there was like a little door next to their door,
yeah, I saw that too.
so maybe it's like a storage closet or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back up at some point because they definitely point it out for some reason. And I don't think you would point it out if you're not going to be like they're going to do something with it.
Right.
Chekhov's second key.
Yeah.
Chekhov's lock.
Their club room is actually pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's nice. It looks very like ominous from the outset because there's like, oh god, what's in here? Is it because it's all the way out here by itself? Is it going to be just like ghosts and stuff? It's just,
And
like,
it's an
just a
old
normal
building,
club.
she said.
Yeah, it's just a normal room.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I was like, oh, this is kind of swanky. It's got like shelving.
Yeah. Sumire is in there waiting for them.
Yep.
She's like, "I want to join." Or she's like, "I want to learn about school idols." And Cuckoo's like, "Do you want to join? Please, give us your name, your homeroom and everything. Just
Here's the
sign up.
form."
Please join us." Yay! She joins them for practice on the roof because, of course, you have to be on the roof if you're a school idol.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I guess I wanted to circle back and mention this because I knew there was something I was forgetting at the Ren scene.
Okay.
When she was talking about how like our school idols, blah, 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 blah. She also made mention that she doesn't think that they would be even good enough to qualify for Love Live. our first mention of Love Live. We actually get like multiple mentions of Love Live in this episode.
Yeah,
But we are officially a Love Live series now.
it's true.
They have said the words.
The words have
So
been
there
said.
you go.
And they actually do look at the like Love Live stage and everything at one
Mhm.
point, like the main stage.
Yes. So the Love Live is officially on track now.
Da-da-dum.
But yeah, they go off for practice. Sumire joins them, and Chisato's like, "Hey, do you know how to do dancing? Here's a cool little basic step. Can you do this?" And Sumire's like, "Yeah, I can do that." And then Chisato's like, "All right, well, can you do this?" Sumire's like, "Yeah, I can do that too." They're like, "Whoa, she can dance pretty good." She's like, "Yeah, I've been in show business. It's no big deal.
NBD.
This is pretty easy for me."
I was looking at those steps and I was like, God, that would take me a minute.
And then they go back and she officially joins basically,
Mhm.
and then they have a conversation like, "Okay, well, who's the center going to be?" They're like,
Oh, right. We've only had 2 so far, so.
Yeah, we didn't really have that problem before because there's only 2 of us.
Yikes.
So Sumire wants to be the center very badly. Everyone else is like, "Yeah, Kanan probably should be the center."
It's so
He's like,
funny because
"No!"
she gives like this massive explanation about the center, and like in the middle of that explanation, Cuckoo's just like, "Oh yeah, it should be Kanan."
Just thought I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah,
So because of the
center.
Sumire this dispute, yes, they put it up to a vote, and they Chisato just like parades everyone around. Is like, "Please vote for who you want to be the center of our school idol club." And Sumire's like, "I've got this in the bag." And then it's like the votes come back in. It's like, "Oh, Kanan won again."
Yep. She's like, "No, how could I lose to
How
an
can I lose
amateur?"
to these amateurs? I quit.
Meh.
And they're like, "No, don't go. We're back to just 2 people, except it's like 2.5 because Chisato's basically a member, even though she's not officially a member."
Yeah.
And they get real sad.
Sumire come back.
So Kanan's like, "Well, what if we just let her be the center? Then she'll come back." And Cuckoo's like, "I don't know about that. That seems like a bad idea." And then Kanan spots her out in the wild
hmm
and basically tails her. It's like a scene from Judgment.
Yeah, basically.
And it's basically Sumire just walking back and forth in place, waiting for a scout to come find her, essentially.
Yep.
Some lady comes like, it's like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And she's like, "Oh, yes." She's like, "Can you give me directions to the station?" She's like, "That way. Don't talk to me if you're not a scout." This lady's like, "What did I do?"
Oh my God.
And then she like Sumire walks away, goes to like a shrine and pulls out a video or like just some old photos of her, and then the video of her as the isopod singing, and she just has the most cringy face on.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kanan shows up behind her, is like, "Oh, what's this?" And then Sumire is like, "You saw that?" And then kidnaps her.
Yeah, she kidnaps her. She ties her up, has like a weird like what are those things called?
She's a shrine maiden outfit on.
Yeah.
And then the stick with like the paper thingies coming off it. I don't know what the name of it is.
Yeah, she has like candles tied to her head.
But they're like light up candles.
They're light up candles.
They're very much not just actual candle.
No.
And also she has like a summoning circle under Kanan
Thank you,
who's tied
summoning
to a
circle.
chair.
That's what I was looking for. And she's like reading a book. Kana's like, "You don't even know what you're doing. Oh my God."
It's a book on how to curse people.
Yeah. How to make people forget.
So she's
And-
trying to curse her by making her forget that she saw this. And then Kanan's like, "Oh, I don't remember it or anything." And then Sumire just starts singing the song. She's like, "Okay, it's stuck in my head. I'm sorry."
Yep. I remember now.
I remember. And then Sumire kind of goes into this whole spiel about how she's never in the spotlight. She's always had like these little minor roles whenever she got picked for stuff. And she's real bummed about it. And she thought this would be a chance to get into the spotlight. But she still lost out to amateurs and she's not happy about it. And is real bummed. She's not happy.
Nope.
And then she brings Kanan a drink because she unties her and lets her sit outside in the rain.
Yep.
It's like, "Here, have a drink."
Sorry I kidnapped you.
Sorry I kidnapped you. My bad. Anyways, I'm still not joining. I'll tell the others I'm sorry.
Yep.
So Kanan goes back to school the next day and is like, "Yeah, this is what happened." And then Cuckoo's like, "Are you kidding me? She insulted school idols? I'm going to mess her day up."
Yep.
And then Sumire just like walks by them and Cuckoo just like stands in front of her and is like, "Hey, get your ass to the rooftop."
She literally does say get your ass up there, but she does not call her.
I mean, she's very much implying it.
Yeah, she's and she says get your there twice. Like
Yes.
she's gonna throw down.
So we cut to the rooftop where she's like looking very ominously, and then Sumare's like, "What do you want?"
It's basically like a standoff, like
Mhm.
a Western standoff. It's kind of funny.
Yes. So Cuckoo's like, "You assaulted school idols. I don't like that. We work very hard. You're being a big jerk." And Sumare's like, "Dude, I don't care. I can do dancing and everything. I'm better than both of you.
You're
I
still
don't understand.
amateurs.
You're still amateurs. I don't understand why people would choose you over me." And Cuckoo's like, what?
This isn't going how I thought it was at all.
Oh no. And it starts raining, and then Sumare's like, "Well, I'm out of here. Screw this." And then they're like, "Wait, what's going on?" And Cuckoo's like, "Oh, that didn't go as I planned.
Mm-mm.
Oh no."
Oh no.
That went very poorly. We see Ren walking through the school, and there's some girls talking about school idols behind her. She's like,
Grr.
and then goes to the director and is like, "Why'd you let him use the roof?" And then the director's like, "Well, I'm not gonna stifle their growth or anything. That'd be real dumb.
It's the only space they've really got.
It's the only place we could put them, and it's fine. Who cares? Stop being weird."
Stop being a butt. There's no reason for you to be a
Yeah.
butt.
Kanan chases after Sumire essentially,
Mhm.
where Sumire is out about trying to get Scout again, but there's like no one out because it's raining.
Yep.
And then she's like, "Huh." And then there's like a video at a school idol shop that's like playing the Kuka performance.
Mm-hmm.
And she sits there and does the dance for a little bit and just like, and then Kanan's like, "Hey, I found you.
Hey.
Hello, I would like to introduce myself. Here is my card." Where she just like has like a tiny card that she just wrote in pencil on.
Yep.
It's like, "School Idol Club. It's me, Kanan.
I'm scouting you.
I'm scouting you. You should join us. Show us the ways of show business." And then she's like, "Oh, what are you gonna pay me?"
Well, she also
like-
says like you're gonna have to fight me to be the center.
Yes. So yeah. Well, I think she says that like afterwards,
Oh, does she?
or I don't remember. Basically, yeah, she does. Or Kanan gives this whole impassioned speech of like, "All right, you could join, but like, if you want to be the center, you're gonna have to fight me for it. Like, that's what it's gonna take. It's what it's gonna take. You know, competition is gonna make us better in the long run. Iron sharpens iron, all that sort of jazz.
Come take it from me.
Come take it from me." And then she's like, "Well, what are you gonna pay me?" And then Kanan's like, "Here, I got a little charm from your shrine." And Sumare's like, "Well, that's not gonna do anything. I already have that."
Yep.
Wah.
Wah.
And then the sun comes out,
Yay.
and they're like, "Yay!" And then they get to go to practice, and Sumare joins them and has a hat on and says "Galaxy."
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
So we new member get
We have 3.5 members now,
3.5.
so there you go.
Some love live.
Some Love Alive. Well, there you go.
Is there any trivia or anything this week?
There are some notes and trivia.
Cool.
The NHKE broadcast exclusive end card this week was of Sumare,
Okay.
because that makes sense.
Yep.
This episode aired 3 hours and 15 minutes later than the original time due to a baseball match that took place.
Oh no.
There's a ad on my screen of a cat with a cowboy hat on.
Cool. Is it Maxwell? Because I have that.
I could
picture.
easily see Maxwell doing that, but no, it's like this cat has a normal face.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
talking
I
about
have
absorbing wetness.
what?
The Absorbex
What
think
is
it's like-
that?
kitty litter.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing as much.
I was like, what is that? I do have the picture of Maxwell with the cowboy hat that I photoshopped, though.
It's very good. This other part here is not. I don't think it's right.
Okay.
It's people taking advantage of it or taking liberties, I should say.
Okay.
But they're basically like, "Oh, the woman who's scouting Sumare is like the idol master and how producers scout." And it's like, no, that's just how talent scouts scout.
Yeah, that's how they scout.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Callbacks to previous Love Live.
Okay.
Sumare kidnaps and ties up Kanan to cleanse her for seeing her photos is similar to how Honako was kidnapped by Fumiko, Mika, and Hideko in Love Live, the School Idol movie. I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that.
In a morbidly comedic sense, Sunny Passion's follower count is 98,000.
What?
98, the number of student applications that they got in Sunshine before the time expired.
Oh.
Again, I'm guessing that's just a coincidence, but also that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Similar to Yohane Descends, Sumare eventually joined the School Idol Club in the same way Yoshiko accepted Chika and company's request. Where essentially they got to badger her in.
Yeah.
So there you go. Next episode, we're probably having like a summer beach episode from the way the preview looked.
There's some smooching that happens.
There's a smooch happens.
So I was asking if there was going to be queer baiting, and you were saying it is Love Live. So
true, and that's for true.
But yeah, that's definitely a full-on smooch that we got in the preview.
So yes, next time we will be discussing season 1, episode number 5, called Passion Island, which sounds like a very bad reality television show.
Yeah, it really does.
There probably is a show called that. Let's be real.
Yeah. Oof.
Coming up next on VH1, Passion Island.
Oh man, which washed up 80s or early 90s star can we put in this?
True, that's a good question. Passion Island tours and activities.
Oh.
Isla Passion.
Passion.
This is in Mexico, apparently. Passion Island.
Wow.
There's also a film called Passion Island from 1927.
Nice.
And apparently there's a Passion Island drink. So there you go.
All right.
Passion Island TV show. Here we go. Temptation Island is the first result, which that's basically the same thing.
It's basically the same thing.
Yes. There you go. Either way, that's what we will be watching this episode. Not bad reality television shows next week. Just to be clear.
Yes.
So we'll check that out next week. It doesn't seem like we're going to be getting any new members next week. It's just going to be like we got to get the new girl acclimated to the club and her involved in everything. So probably going to be another episode or two before Chisato joins, most likely.
That would be my guess.
And then Ren's going to be the late season edition.
Chisato's probably going to like be involved with the next one, I would assume, but she's still not going to join, I don't think.
Yes, that's why she's the half member.
Yeah, she's the half member.
Her other half is not fully joined yet.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's what we'll talk about next week. But for now, if you would like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like the Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You'll also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you would like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup, and you can buy our books, One Shining Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love Life Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next week as we head on over to Passion Island.
Passion Island.